Hey guys, this is me Karthik from Team Macvaar, and here with me today is Mr. Lakshmanan, the CEO of the company. And today we have for you the Macvaar Smart Car application. So using this application, you could do an analysis of your car and you could have much more functionality on it. So let's go on to the app straight away. So this is the Smart Car application we have for you. So using this, you could see the live analysis of the car, the feedback. It would give you a feedback of your driving styles and stuff like those. And you could also lock and unlock your car, and also you could track the location of your car from anywhere in the world remotely. So let's go to the live analysis page. So here you could see the OBD metrics, the error codes, and the sensor status. So the OBD metrics would give you a list of parameters like the current mileage efficiency of the car, the engine load, and stuff like those. So let's go to the first one, the fuel efficiency. So right now the car is in idle, so it gives us a fuel efficiency of 0.0 gallons, and it shows you the current fuel in the tank and a list of other parameters that could be useful. So can you put the car in drive and drive around a bit? All right, so let's get to the driving part later. So let's go back to the so you have the list of sensors and the values that you can see here. So let's go back a little bit. Okay, so the second thing we can see is the engine parameter. So in the engine, you can see the current load on the engine, the RPM, and the torque produced by the engine, the current running speed of your vehicle. So this information could be useful for people who want an in-depth analysis of their engine and stuff like those. So going down, you can actually see much more like the engine torque and the driver's engine demand, your accelerator ratio to the engine's power being delivered. And you could also see a dashboard of your engine parameters like the speed you're traveling in, the RPM of your engine, and the engine load percentage. And this page would give you the temperature of the engine, like the temperature around your engine, that would be your ambient temperature, and the temperature of your engine oil, that would be your coolant temperature, and the pressure in your engine. So what would be the pressure in your fuel sensors and your fuel injectors. So as the vehicle drives around, this information would be very useful in gauging and monitoring your car. So this is the fuel data. So this would give you the airflow, the air fuel mixture ratios for the car.
So fuel level.
Yeah, it also shows you the fuel level. So if you see there, can you take the camera there, Karthik? So you can see that the car currently has like roughly about half a tank of gas. And coming back to our app, you can also see that the app also shows you like 50% gas mileage. Can you go back for me, Anbu? Yes, so it goes back to the engine temperature. So let's go back a bit here. And we could also see an in-depth analysis of the temperature. So a car has multiple temperatures, and this would be very useful. So let's say like your engine oil is running out of your machine. So this would essentially increase the temperature of your car and your engine oil. So we could also track all those data. What's your coolant temperature currently, and air intake temperature. And we can also see pressure. So pressure is also a very useful parameter. So the pressure of a car determines how fast or what sort of air fuel ratio mixture is being used by your vehicle at the current moment. So we could also see information such as those. And I'll click that. All right, so a time is more like a vehicle log for you. So it tells you like how much distance your car has traveled so far, or the time since the trouble codes or error codes have been sensed, or the distance travels within such mileage on, and stuff like those. So this is essentially like a log for your car. And the other data is like the user input, like what would be the throttle position, or if you have like a Toyota Prius or any car which operates on a hybrid environment, what is the status of your hybrid battery pack, and other stuff like the control module voltage. So let's now take the car for a spin and see how the live data would be related to our Macvaar smart car application. So let's go to the engine. So right now you can see that the engine was on an idle of 670 RPM. So as we are driving around, you can see that the engine RPM changes, and this would be very similar to the RPM on the car.
Oh, close this one.
Which
close
one?
to speed.
Yeah. So you can also see the speed data in our application here. So it shows a speed of 15 miles per hour, which is very similar to the speed that you can see on the dashboard right there. So going back, we can also see an instantaneous fuel consumption. So right now it gives a mileage of like 20.1 miles per gallon, and this is like calculated every second. So it gives you a very accurate fuel consumption ratio rather than what your car is giving you.
Karthik, show me once again the speed.
Sure. So let's go back to the speed page. So this is the speed of our car, which is 0 right now. And as we are driving, the speed of the car increases. You can see that in our app here. And also, you can see a dashboard view if that is what would be more convenient for you to see, a visual representation of the data, and the ambient temperature, the coolant of your, the temperature of your engine coolant. So you could just scroll back and let's go back to the speed. Okay. So this is the hardware device that we will be attaching to the car to read the information from the car. So this is an OBD Macvaar onboard diagnostics reader. So using this, you can connect this, and this is what enables you the Macvaar smart car application. So the OBD sensor is usually located below the steering wheel for any car, and here you can see the OBD port for a Honda Civic 2011 model. So this is the Macvaar smart car application. So as you open, you will see a set of instructions that you can read through to connect with the application, and let's connect with our PLX OBD onboard reader for Macvaar, and click on pair. So now we can see that it's connected, and we can scroll through, and you could have fun with all the data that Macvaar present for you. Thank you once again. This is Karthik from Team Macvaar, and hope you enjoyed the show.